another live stream, guys. Today we are, as you can see, we are live streaming the Nintendo Treehouse live event. As you know, even I thought when I first saw this, I thought we were gonna be seeing a Nintendo Direct, but looks like we're gonna be seeing the Treehouse live event. So basically, this is gonna be showing off the Paper Mario Origami King, and it's gonna be showing off the new game by WayForward. I only played one. I only know one game I played for WayForward, but I forgot what was it called. It was an Adventure Time game. I don't really know, but either way, I did played WayForward game, and I'm looking for the Paper Mario Origami King game. So before we start, don't forget to like, button, subscribe with notifications. I do have a few things I'm gonna have to announce. First off, if you didn't know, if you already seen my chat and relax live stream, you would already know that was doing. You would already know that. You would already know that I was live streaming something like I was testing something on the live stream. Basically, I was trying to see if I can start if I could or could possibly start live streaming basically a certain game, which is basically I'm trying to see if I can live stream games on the Switch and other console. But apparently the frame per second is the frame per second of that is so bad for some reason. So, and I tried it on the Wii U, it did work, but only on the Wii U gamepad. So I might have to do live streams basically on the Wii U and stuff. So yeah, I might have to do some change, a little bit of change and stuff. I'm just right now trying to make sure everything's right now on my side. I'm just trying to make sure everything's set up, getting the thumbnail ready as well. Let me make sure the thumbnail is changed. Oh no, because I am not gonna remove. So I hope everything goes well. I might have to do is record it, but just in case, I'm gonna record it real quick. There. Just in case if it doesn't go, if it goes wrong I'll post it on YouTube. Plus I had to reset. Plus not only that, today I had to reset my Not only that, but today I had to reset my I had to reset something on Microsoft because there was something wrong on there. Basically it's a little bit of a problem, but I think it should be fixed now. Wait, when is it supposed to come? Yep, that's when up here. People are wow. People are always. People are making lots of dumb prediction in the chat, and I'm talking about the Nintendo chat. Also, if you wonder why I haven't been live streaming or recording that much, because I was basically trying to do is take a little quick break, because. So, to enjoy like some summer, even though we're inside. And basically, I'm just trying to do is basically enjoy myself, even though I'm social distancing stuff, and even though 2020 wasn't really a good year. Also, I will be live streaming Minecraft 1.16. I already have the thumbnail ready. I just have a few things I'm gonna do. Plus, not only that, I'm gonna be doing. I will try to do more Minecraft Dungeons, but apparently I have a problem on Minecraft Dungeons where it's not really working well. So basically, since it's not really working, basically, since Minecraft isn't really working well, I might have to do is see what's wrong, or I have to start the series. I'm just trying to figure out what's wrong with the Microsoft Store, because it won't update or load well. Plus, it says that there's something wrong. There's something weird about the thing. Luckily, I have one recorded. Okay, something changed. It said starting soon. Alright, I guess we'll have to wait. Let me fix something. That was there. I had to fix something real fast. Anywho, it looks like it's starting soon, in 3 minutes. And I'm looking. I'm looking for what WayForward has to offer. Alright, let's see. Oh, here's the problem. I forgot to turn the sound up. Wait, let me make sure. Let me double check something. Alright, let's unmute that site. Luckily I catch that in the first moment. There. Let's see. Oh. And also, this is actually unusual for Also, this is unusual for Nintendo. Also, this is also while I'm waiting, this is pretty unusual for Nintendo to do this of a Nintendo Treehouse. Usually, they do like Nintendo Treehouses during E3, but I guess this time they might gonna be doing this like this, without E3. Possibly they're gonna be doing it virtual, just like Mr. Sakurai did. Alright, it's already a minute 59. Yeah, doing a quick sound test. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hey, it's a few minutes. They're a few minutes late. Alright, let's see what's wrong. One second. Yeah? Okay. Let's see. Nintendo, when are you... Never mind. Let's get started. Oops, sorry, that was me, not the stream. Hi.
Hello, and welcome to Nintendo Treehouse Live.
Hey.
Thank you so much for joining us
Looks
today.
like you guys are social.
Before we get started, I'd just like to acknowledge the fact that this is our first time doing this remotely, so we'd like to ask for your patience and understanding as we sort of work through all of this. Obviously, there are some technical limitations, but we're all working very hard to bring you the best stream we possibly can.
Yeah.
So, without further ado, let's meet the team. My name is Riona. And I'm joined today by Ethan, who will be playing the game for us, and Sam, who is going to be offering some keen insights for Paper Mario: The Origami King, which is the game that we're going to be showing you in this segment. In the next segment, we're going to be talking about an exciting new game developed by one of our partners. But to get started, we have a short video prepared that kind of sets up the story for Paper Mario: The Origami King.
Okay.
And while that plays, Ethan is going to be providing some commentary. So please, take a look.
Alright, let's get started.
Cool. Alright, let's get started, everybody. We are seeing Mario and Luigi enter Toad Town. They've been invited here by Princess Peach to join in an origami festival, but something seems to be wrong. There's not a whole lot of toads to be seen. So, we are going to make our way into Princess Peach's castle. To see what's going on. So Mario's meeting Princess Peach, familiar friend, but seems to be in a slightly folded fashion. Something seems to be off about her as well. Let's see how their conversation goes. Yeah-oh. So right, Mario finds himself unceremoniously dumped into the castle dungeon, and he's got to make his way out. And he's using an ability here called the Thousand-Fold Arms, which we'll see later. But he's uncovered his partner for this adventure, Olivia. And so now they can kind of join forces to make their escape. And as they do so, they're also going to run into a couple other familiar faces. Might recognize Bowser here, who finds himself in a kind of folded position as well. He's not super happy about it. So the three of them now are going to try and make their escape from the castle. They get outside, and they're met by Princess Peach and somebody else. That's right. It is none other than King Ollie, the Origami King himself, who also happens to be Olivia's brother. And he's unveiling his plan to take over this paper-crafted kingdom by turning everything into origami. And he's starting by wrapping up Princess Peach's castle in these 5 gigantic paper streamers, ripping it from its foundations. That's not cool at all. So Olivia and Mario and Bowser are kind of left to try and make their escape. Things don't go exactly as they were planning, and the castle is dropped on top of a mountain far away, and that is where we're going to start our gameplay. Hold on, Mario, buddy, wake up. Okay, Mario was kind of sleeping on the job there. So here we go.
All right. So, as you saw, King Ollie abducted Princess Peach's castle, but that's not all he's done. He's also folded up Bowser's minions from paper into origami. So you can see a little origami Goomba up there. Those are King Ollie's folded soldiers, and some of his other minions have gone through the world and torn these terrible holes in it. And you'll see, I think Ethan did a bit earlier, he's collecting little scraps of confetti so that he can fill in these holes and hopefully rebuild this world that was destroyed a little bit by King Ollie and his minions.
Yeah, and as the camera pitched up there when
Yeah, so I'm just
Olivia
using
was
some
talking.
confetti here.
Oh, sorry, Ethan. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh, I was just saying, as the camera pitched up, you could see that the red paper streamer in the background, and that's one of the streamers that wrapped up Princess Peach's castle in the video that we saw. And that's going to be our goal, is to try and get up and deal with that paper streamer.
Oh, look at this lovely little butterfly. Oh, and little something hiding in the wall. So that's another thing that King Ollie has done, is he's taken all of the toads from Toad Town and hidden them all about the world. So you'll notice that when you first came to Toad Town, it was completely empty, and now you find them, you refill them. But now we're in a battle, and I'm hoping that Sam can talk about this a little bit.
Yeah, oh, I love the battle system in this game. Okay, so the battles happen in two different phases. You've got this ring-based puzzle portion, and then you've got your familiar Paper Mario timing-based attacks. And the way Ethan solved that puzzle is by moving all of the enemies into a position where he could attack all of them at once using this jump attack
perfect.
here, where he is getting excellence all down the line. Nice job, Ethan.
Thank you.
Yeah, and he's racked
And
up
since
all
he
these
did-
bonuses too, which are giving him a ton of coins. Sorry, Riona, go ahead.
That's exactly what I was about to say. No, great minds
Yeah.
think alike. And you'll see that using confetti can also help you discover little secrets, maybe reach items like this question block that you wouldn't otherwise be able to reach. And if you look up the road here, you'll see a little
And you-
Koopa Troopa just hanging out. Oh, I think Ethan, he has something to say about this little Koopa Troopa.
I was just actually gonna say, so you folks can notice that, like, as I'm using confetti to fill in holes, you'll see I also will need to gather more, and so you get it from a bunch of different sources, and you've got a little confetti bag icon in the top left of your screen, and you'll see that refill and change colors, go back to green as you gather more confetti. So you're kind of using it and then needing to find more, and it's kind of a fun cycle to go back and forth on.
Definitely. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. What I was going to say about the Koopa Troopas is that they are paper like Mario, so it's a kind of like paper versus origami sort of situation in this game. Oh, and another exciting battle. Sam, why don't you tell us what Ethan's going to do here?
Yeah, so this one's a little bit different. So as you saw in the first battle, he lined all of the Goombas up in a straight line, and that's the way you get the enemies into an arrangement for your jump attack. But for a hammer attack, you want to arrange them in this kind of 2x2 formation, like the Shy Guys are right here. And when you solve the puzzle portion of the ring system of the battle, you get a 1.5 times damage boost. So it's really helpful for getting through these battles quickly and racking up those bonuses at the end. Nice work,
Perfect.
Ethan.
Thanks, guys. It's good to know I've
Making it
got,
look so easy.
good support and my buddies watching me here.
I actually sort of like the battle system.
I love that little
Great.
pose, that little flourish that Mario does when you get an excellent on the last enemy in the line.
Yeah.
He,
The
he
stick the
mugs for the
landing
camera a
pose.
little bit.
So we're gonna go down
Alright,
here
so
and
heading-
see what those Koopa Troopas were getting all flustered about, and here they are. So there's an entrance to a temple here that's going to become important later. And currently there is an origami Shy Guy who is causing some kind of trouble over there. So we are being asked to go take a look and probably solve some trouble with our hammer. As we are wont to do.
That's the way you solve a lot of problems in this game, it turns out.
Yeah.
Ooh, this looks like a tricky one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Olivia's given you a helpful hint here about using, you can use coins to extend the timer for the ring puzzle. And I think you might need to heed her advice because this
Yeah,
one's
I'm
a
gonna
little more
start by doing
complicated.
that. I'm gonna add some coins on, and I'm gonna take a look here where I should move these guys. That doesn't look right.
Yeah, so in the other
ooh,
battles that we've seen up until this point, you've seen Ethan
doesn't look right.
choose one of the concentric rings and rotate it. But in order to solve this puzzle, you're going to need to do something else also, which is you can choose one of the diameter lines of the ring and slide all of the enemies along that line. Ethan is also showing off something else here, where you can pay the toads in the audience to cheer for you, and they'll have various different positive effects. Like there, you saw them toss Mario some health. They actually solved a portion of the ring puzzle for Mario and helped Ethan out there. They also tossed some junk at the enemies, doing a little bit of damage.
Right, and as you find more toads throughout, playing the game, hidden in the world, you'll see that the stands start to get more and more full, and you get more toads, obviously. They say really hilarious things while you're fighting, and actually the things that they'll do to help you, it gets better the more you have. So there is definitely an incentive to find lots of toads, even if you're not a completionist like me.
So we've done away with the shy guy here, and now we're getting a little more info about what's going on. We're gonna have to collect the rest of these shell stones if we want to get entrance into this temple. So that's gonna be kind of our next goal. While we're down here, though, I had spotted something kind of suspicious looking up on top of these stands, and I'm gonna check it out. So there's these cracked rocks here. I'm gonna hit with my hammer, and we're gonna reveal one of these magic circles that we saw earlier that's going to let us use the thousand-fold arms again. And I'm using motion control right now to extend my arms and then find a spot I can interact with and then whack the wall here. Sometimes you end up, peeling away a piece of the paper landscape, but the thousand-fold arms are really fun to use them in specific spots like that. We might just see them later on in our gameplay as well. Oh, I can't leave that coin. I gotta go get it.
Please don't. Thank you, Ethan.
Coins are important. Yeah, coins you can do so many things with. Actually, I'm going to talk a little bit about one of my favorite things, which has to do with this toad. So this toad is actually going to run back to Toad Town and open an accessory shop. And you can buy from him, or it, all sorts of different accessories. Maybe, Sam, can you talk a bit about accessories and how they can help out Mario?
Yeah, we'll actually get an opportunity to see some of those in action a little bit later, but the accessories are so useful. They have all kinds of different effects. One of the accessories that we'll be seeing is called Guard Plus.
They forgot one.
Mario. So in the timing-based portion of the battle, not only do you have to have good timing for your attacks, but you also have to have good timing in order to block attacks from enemies and reduce the amount of damage that you're taking. And some of the accessories can help you do that.
There's all kinds of accessories though, and they do all kinds of stuff, and it's really fun to find them and kind of incorporate them into your tool set.
For sure.
Just noticed a house there wrapped up in the red streamer. We're gonna have to come back and take care of that later. Those people inside will have to sit tight for the moment. Let's see. See this nice little butterfly floating up there.
So
it takes a lot of confetti to fill in that hole.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, wow.
Now that butterfly is attracted by the flowers, and whack it because it's totally a toad.
They're just flapping about.
Yep. Right. Let's see. I'm gonna make my way over here.
No, he's flying. Didn't you see?
Okay.
Oh right.
That's supposed to be.
I didn't want to fight that guy. That little Goomba there.
That's
so
supposed to be like a goal pole there.
Found another toad who seems to be stuck in this sand trap here. And...
This area looks very intriguing with its.
No. Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, look at that!
Gosh.
Hey, what's this?
So, yeah, folks who are Mario fans may recognize this stairway.
You know what to do.
Yeah.
I do. I love this this particular one because it just shows you that the toads that are hidden around the environment are really in a variety of different ways. Sometimes you pull one out of a wall, and then sometimes something really dramatic like that happens. Okay, we're wanting to get through here to follow the red streamer, but this origami dog is blocking our path. So, you know what to do. It's hammer time.
Oh.
And this little
He's a
toad is
feisty
another
little guy.
special little guy. Yeah, he's putting up his dukes, but he's gonna run back to Toad Town as well, and he's gonna open. He just mentioned the Battle Lab, which is a place that you can practice your timing for battles and things like that. So there's definitely, I mean, finding toads, you never know which toad you're gonna find. You might find one who opens a shop or all sorts of things. So.
Right, we've already got a couple extra things to do if we go back to Toad Town now because of the toads we've rescued, which is cool. Alright, so we are going to make our way from Picnic Road into Overlook Mountain where the red streamer is going. And one thing I love about playing this game is moving from like one kind of wide open environment like Picnic Road right into the next, even potentially even bigger, location in Overlook Mountain here. And there's just tons of detail, and you're free to explore kind of at your own pace and like do what you want to do. So I love that you can just kind of move from zone to zone as you choose.
Dude.
Ooh, little shy guys.
Some sneak attack.
Yeah.
I was reading,
Oh,
dude.
so Ethan has just found a collectible, which we haven't seen so far, but this is going to show up in the Toad Town. Uh-oh. Ambush!
I got totally ambushed.
So I was saying that will show up in the Toad Town museum, which is where you'll find all of the different collectibles. And yeah, I mean, that's basically it. We've got another battle here going. I'm excited to see Ethan
quickly, you guys.
knock this one out of the park.
Yeah, nice work.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, it's immensely satisfying to solve these ring puzzles, get that damage boost, and then do a ton of damage when you get into the attack phase. You can get through these battles really quickly if you master this system. And this is a wave battle, so you've got multiple groups of enemies that you're going to have to fight.
Oh, Ethan's making it look so easy.
Yeah, you're thrashing these guys.
You know me.
Oh, sorry, we threw you off. That was our fault.
And of course I'll leave a couple. I know.
One of the things I really love is seeing comments that the toads in the stands have, because some of them are just so hilarious that it's almost distracting, honestly.
So we should mention that solving the puzzle in the battles isn't required.
This is just to show
you
you,
can
I guess,
still
that...
move on.
Oh, go ahead, Sam.
Oh, sorry, Ethan.
Yeah. No, that's what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay. Sorry, there's a little bit of delay that we're working through. But yeah, we were just saying that you don't need to solve the puzzle in order to move on. You can still work your way through the battle, but solving the puzzle and getting that damage boost is really going to help you rack up those bonuses like you saw Ethan get. He got a ton of coins at the end of that last battle, and the coins are so useful in this game. You might think that, oh, he has over 8,000 coins, and, that's plenty, but you can burn through those really quickly.
Definitely, and we've just entered into a battle with the shiny. Maybe, Sam, can you talk a little bit about the
No, you can't. You can't jump on those.
Yeah, so he's battling some spinies right now. Which it probably wouldn't be a good idea for Mario to jump on those with his regular boots attack. So he equipped some iron boots there, which allowed him to jump on those spinies. Now your boots and your hammer, you'll always be able to use those attacks. Those will never deplete. But certain special attacks, like the iron boots that he was using there, will deplete after a while.
Very true. And one thing that I just wanted to point out, it's very little, but something I enjoy is that when you finish a battle, the enemy kind of explodes into this like giant cloud of confetti, and it really makes you feel like it's celebrating your victory. Just little things I really enjoy. Oh, and here we're at Monty Mole. Looks like he's hawking something and wants to know if you'd like to buy it.
Of course it would.
Aha, so this is one of the orbs that you will need to bring back to the Earth
Found one of
Elemental
the
Temple,
shell
which we
stones
saw
here we were
earlier.
looking for.
Oh, sorry, go ahead, Ethan.
I don't know. You were saying the exact same thing I was.
10,000 coins is a
10,000
little steep.
coins.
That's a rip-off.
Oof. Yeah, I'd say don't buy it.
Nah.
We can get him down to a cheaper price.
Yeah, we can do better than that in this
Definitely.
Mole.
Okay, what is that?
Ooh. Well, that's not bad. 5,000.
What do you guys say?
It's getting better,
think,
but
Ethan?
I think we can push this guy further.
Yeah, we could push it.
Uh,
I didn't even have 10,000 to start with. Okay.
Ooh, 3,000.
That sounds okay.
don't
Push it
don't
lower?
buy it. Don't click. Okay.
Well, you're breaking this poor mole's heart.
Oh, come on. Okay, no.
Even that paratrooper can't believe it.
No.
I'm gonna keep going.
Oh,
Oh,
sorry, the
Doing it.
Paragoomba.
Ethan!
bro, why would you do that? That's it.
Wow, 1,000. Nice
Okay.
bargain.
Okay.
What do you guys say? I know.
No,
Take it.
don't.
1/10 of the price. Let's do this. Giddy up.
I was like, don't. I mean, don't.
Yeah, green shell.
Don't.
Yet.
Fantastic.
Nice.
Stop. Okay, why would you do that?
This is just one example of the many
Oh,
really
I think
enjoyable,
we're gonna
fun
take this
NPCs.
opportunity to
Oh, sorry,
Oh.
Ethan. Please continue.
and we're gonna cut away here, and we want to show you some of the boss battle action that this game has to offer. So I'm gonna switch over to that, and while I'm doing that, you guys feel free to chit chat.
Yeah, so,
Yeah,
one of the things that Ethan touched on just a little bit when we first walked into Overlook Mountain is the environments are connected organically into this big world to explore, which is one of the new things about this game that I really love. You know, in previous titles in the series, you had the environments were separated into kind of this Super Mario World style overworld map. But here you've got this big connected world, and it feels much more like this big place to explore where you could backtrack into areas that you've been before and maybe find some of the hidden toads or fill in some of the not bottomless holes that you might have missed. But I don't want to keep talking because we're getting to the red streamer here.
Ooh, yeah. So we've finally
Yeah.
found the end
So
of
we've
the
actually-
red streamer that we saw earlier.
Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, we're gonna try to unravel this and maybe see if we can get that part of Princess Peach's castle set free. Looks like Mario's jump doesn't have enough oomph in it.
Nice save,
Nice save
Olivia.
by
Nice
Olivia.
save, Olivia.
We all said the same
Triple
thing.
jinx.
In a round.
Alright, so we're coming up to our very first boss battle. Maybe, Sam, can you talk to us a little bit about what's different about a boss battle?
Yeah, certainly. We'll see a little bit more when we actually get into things. But you know, in the battles with regular enemies that you were seeing before, Mario was in the center of the rings, and he was arranging the enemies into patterns. And you'll see when we get into the boss battle that the boss is in the center of the rings, and you're arranging the rings to guide Mario to the center so that he can attack the boss. And the bosses are puzzles in and of themselves, so it's going to take a little bit of figuring out to try and see what does damage to each of the bosses.
Definitely.
I love the boss.
I'd love to
music
see
here.
Ethan use the toads in the boss battle because they also do different things to help Mario out, and it's quite interesting.
Sorry
Yeah,
about
so
that.
those are some
Sorry
of
about
those
that, guy.
accessories that we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, I've got like guard plus on. Reduces my damage I'll take a little bit.
Right, and I think
Yeah,
that
so
other
this- it
accessory,
might-
it adds on. Oh, sorry, you go.
Oh no, go ahead, Ethan. Or sorry, Brianna.
Oh no, it's all you.
No, I was just gonna say that it looks kind of daunting at first, but it'll make a lot more sense when you see Ethan start moving. So Mario is gonna travel on the path as dictated by these arrows. There you go. And he passed an envelope on the way, and that envelope gave him a hint about what he needs to do to damage the boss.
Right,
And
it told me
stepping
to
on
get
that
out my
icon-
hammer once I'm behind it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that.
And he passed that on icon that was in Mario's path, so he activated it, and that turned on those magic circles, which could be useful later. Nice work.
Very nice.
Thank you. Alright, let's see. Now, I need to get in front, I think. So I'm going to move this attack icon in front, and then what else do I need to do? Looking at my arrows to build my path here. That looks good, right? Okay, here we go.
That looks... Oh no. I think... Oh no,
I made
okay.
it, okay.
Very good, yeah. Sorry. I
Had you
thought
worried
that
there for a
up
sec,
arrow
Sam?
was in your path.
Fear not. I was born to stomp. Okay.
Nice
Oh,
block.
nice
My block in, nice.
Yeah, you saw that guard plus pop up, so that that accessory that Mario has equipped has helped him right there. This is starting to get pretty daunting.
Yeah, he's pretty
this might be
unrelenting
time
with
to
those missile
Call on
pencils.
some little bit of Toad help, maybe.
Yeah, you might want to
Okay.
enlist some help.
Yeah,
here.
I'm looking at this. There's a lot more icons on the battlefield, as you can see, and what I'm going to do, right, is take Sam and Riona's advice and call on my toads by spending coins.
Ooh, big
Boy,
spender.
999, you're splashing out.
High roller. Alright. Sam, do you want to tell us what's going on here?
Yeah, so in addition to tossing Mario some health, the Toads also activated kind of a guideline on the battlefield. So it doesn't show you where you need to go, but rather what Mario's current path will be based on the formation of the rings as they are. And it updates in real time as Ethan was adjusting the rings.
Yeah,
So I
very
haven't turned
handy
on
little
the
tool for the
thousand-fold
boss
arms
battles.
here. I'm gonna get them out and use them in the battle here.
Get
So
your big
use them in
arm.
the environment, but also they have a role in battles as well. Ooh, my arms are going nuts there for a second. I grab with the LDR and close that lid.
Get it together, Mario.
It's more like me, actually. I think Mario's doing fine.
Nice work.
Let's see.
Very nice.
If you get really good at the ring system in these boss battles, you can set up this really elaborate movement structure where Mario just kind of sweeps the board and collects absolutely everything there is before landing on the final spot that you need
Okay, see where
to
it's
damage
going.
the boss.
All right,
Get
one
him,
more,
Ethan.
Let's see, getting one more good attack here. Nice.
Ooh.
Oh, he got me.
Ooh.
All right. Well, we're doing some good damage. As you
Yeah.
can see. He's definitely
Yeah,
not
haven't
done
been
yet.
hit by his colored pencil missiles yet, so that's good.
No. Let's see.
Yeah,
here.
that's right. That's another important thing to mention. You can see those like targeting reticles that are on the ring system, and Ethan has been doing a really good job of avoiding those up until now.
think I'm gonna do one more quick attack here with the thousand-fold arms. All right, here we go. Close that lid one more time. I've kind of found a good pattern that's working for me now.
Yeah.
All right. And
He's on his last
I guess we'll
legs.
just jump ahead one more. Let's see. I need to bring that there. Bring this over here.
Yeah, I think Ethan
that should
touched
work.
on it very briefly, but you see those icons with the fist on them. That's an attack icon, and you need to position that in Mario's final spot in order for him to be able to take an attack action when he reaches the boss.
Right. If that wasn't there, Mario would reach that spot and just fall over, which is
Yeah.
kind of sad. All right.
Nice block.
Very nice. Oh,
So he's not happy at all. I've been kind of
Yeah.
doing some damage on him, so he's getting out some sort of Gatling gun attack here.
Yeah, goodness gracious. Yeah, something tells me what you've been doing up until this point isn't gonna cut it anymore. But
No, yeah.
but I think we're gonna have to call it here, because
Yeah,
like we said,
we
you know,
don't
the
wanna show
bosses.
everything.
Yeah, the bosses are puzzles, and we don't want to show you the solution to the puzzle.
I see.
You know, especially because the game is coming out in just a short amount of time.
Yeah,
Ethan,
next
when
week.
is everybody going to be able to get their hands on this?
Next
So
week.
this is coming out on Friday, July 17th. It's super colorful, really fun, lots of super fun areas to explore, and paper enemies to defeat. So please, I hope everybody will check it out.
I will.
Yeah, awesome. So thank you so much, Riona, and thank you, Ethan. And as we head out, we're going to play the announcement trailer one more time for those of you who might have missed it. And also because the announcement trailer does a really good job of highlighting some of the various environments that this adventure will take you that we couldn't hope to show you in just a single Treehouse Live segment. So stay tuned for that. And right up and coming up, we're going to be taking a look at a brand new game. So stick around. Thanks, everyone.
Alright, let's look at it one more time. I'm actually looking forward to play this game, even though I won't be able to live stream it. Not only that, I'm also curious of what game that WayForward have. I already just followed WayForward on Twitter. So whatever you got WayForward, I'm ready. And oh, and the treehouse must have gone through. I'm actually looking forward because there's so much things that we have that we don't know yet, and I guess we'll have to figure the rest out on our by ourselves. I guess it could be a leak because that Metroid's coming soon. I don't know. I don't get it. Anywho, let's stick with the new game we have. Oh, it's gonna start. Is it gonna start now? Is it gonna start in like 5 minutes? Well, it did say it's live, so here I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna quickly use the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna be right back in 5 minutes, and I'm gonna be real quick. Okay. I'll be right back. Honey. Alright, anywho. Alright, I'm back. It should. The thing. So, well, I guess we're gonna have to wait like another 3 more minutes. Yeah. I'm just gonna quickly look at TikTok. Which I found out TikTok is not gonna get banned. Alright, let's see. Oh, it's starting.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Nintendo Treehouse Live.
I'm back.
Before we dive in, we'd like to play a short video. This is a first reveal of a new game coming exclusively to Nintendo Switch this year. And right after, we'll see live gameplay and dig into some of the deep battle mechanics the game has to offer. So
Yeah?
please, take a look.
Okay. Okay. Back you go. Okay. Well, you're really trying to make me feel. Well, you're really trying to make me feel. Well, you're trying to make me feel old. I was expecting something else. But you're trying to make me feel old
welcome
here.
Back. So, Bakugan Champions of Vestroia. Let's introduce
Hold on a sec.
I'm
One
Sam.
sec, guys, I'll
I'm
be
here
back.
with Tyler from Nintendo and two special
What's up,
guests.
everyone?
We've got Steve. Hey Tyler. We've got Steve Robert from Spin Master. Hey Steve, thank you for joining us.
Hello, brawlers.
And we've got Kenny Ilko from WayForward, one of my absolute favorite developers. And we want to shout out a special thanks to publisher Warner Brothers Interactive Entertainment. So Kenny and Steve, thank you, welcome, and let's see the game. Let's jump in.
All right. Let's go over some features first. In Bakugan Champions
Alright.
of Destroya, you are the hero.
Now I'm back. So anywho, you're actually really making me feel really old.
On the hit TV series,
I never-
franchise.
I never played Bakugan in a very long time. I didn't play it.
Offering a pick up and play.
I didn't play Bakugan in a very long time. I hadn't played since the Wii U,
There's plenty of
since the
depth
Wii era.
faction resistance, increasing your Bakugan stats via in-game progression. Plus, you can selectively modify up to 4 special ability slots for each Bakugan on your team before and after the battle. In addition to brawling, which you'll be doing a lot of in our game, explore an RPG world across a variety of environments and engage in over 100 quests. In all, you'll collect over 80 Bakugan, plus 200 special ability types and upgrades to help you and your Bakugan become champions. Did I mention 80 Bakugan? Actually, it's 81, because we've listened to our fans and we're bringing back Leonidas. Lastly, we're proud to announce in Bakugan Champions of Destroya, you can play against brawlers around the world in online head-to-head multiplayer. All right, Kenny, let's get our brawl on.
All right, we'll pick up the first fight down here. So I'm basically jumping in a mid-story quest here. I was sent by a local kid to go and do some practicing before some tournaments coming up.
All right, the brawl's beginning.
Yeah, immediately you get a sense for just how huge they are.
Yeah, the scale of the Bakugan the intent was to make sure we kept the epic feel. You know, Bakugan are anywhere from like 2, 3, 4 stories tall, so we wanted to ensure that came through in combat as much as possible. So you know, the combat system is kind of a hybrid to the TV show, as people are watching the TV show and then the toy and TCG. So you know, we're running around here in the Hive Matrix real time, collecting energy cores, which are those blue hexagons on the field. Those energy cores give you the equivalent of mana in like a fantasy RPG game. So on the bottom left corner, that's my 4 abilities. Those are, you know, the equivalent of, you know, essentially casting a spell. So right now I'm getting beat down a little bit as I'm talking, but I will change the course here quickly. So one thing you'll notice also with the energy core is so we bring in some tactics and decision making just from the energy cores alone. See, the core she just picked up there was a small energy glow, which means it has a lower quantity of energy that's going to supply you. The bigger the glow, the more energy you get. So now it becomes a decision of, you know, do I want to get these 1 or 2 close cores, or do I want to go for the far bigger core with more energy deeper into the field while passing up, you know, other options.
What's kind of interesting is like resource management, where you're having to collect the energy cores, but also plan what attacks or abilities you're going to use. Are you going to be quick to attack, or are you going to save more energy? And the strategy there is really what it comes down to. And looks like you won that brawl.
Indeed,
Well done,
yeah,
Kenny.
and
Nice
I mean,
work
to your
by the-
point. Thank you.
I was going to say, by the skin of your teeth, you had 12 health left.
Let me check something.
That was a nail biter.
I had another Bakugan in reserve. But yeah, to your
Yeah, so
point,
Kenny-
Tyler, you know, sorry, Steve, go ahead.
Oh, I was just going to give a little background on story really quick. So basically, where Kenny ended up there was in his last brawl in a series of a quest because he wants to impress this local hotshot named Larry, who's organizing a local tournament. Um, Overall, our story interweaves between a series of tournaments and a larger investigation into a mysterious and abnormal earthquake activity going on in San Barbara's, which is the town of our game.
Yeah,
So I do
that's
like there's a
basically
lot of
where you
focus
see
on
me
the
here.
brawling, but there's all of these other elements going on in the game that you're going to want to, I guess, constantly track on top of just your brawling strategies, right?
Oh, people are thinking
Correct.
this
Right.
game that Yoko
So
before.
the storyline I just picked up there that I'm quickly progressing through is hitting on the point that Steve was talking about,
There
where
we
that was one of your good friends. She's telling you about some of the earthquake activity that's abnormal for the area going on, and she's investigating into it. And I think that's kind of where your story starts to unfold for you.
Hmm.
So now
Why is
I'm
my
just
face-
kind of
why is my face
taking
doing
back
face
my
jumps in a way.
poster pieces that I had found for Larry. Oh, got one more quick thing to do for Larry. Pick up an item he lost here at the lake. But returning back to the combat, there's you're going into combat with a team of 3 Bakugan, and once you collect up to 3. And that's where a lot of the strategy is going to come into play between your Bakugan and your 4 abilities that you assign to the Bakugan, which we'll get into a little bit more here in a few minutes.
Just
So,
something
yeah,
that I kind of
track
noticed
my
that maybe others may have noticed as well is that your Bakugan you are actually talking to, but in battle they're so much larger. And if you mind kind of going into a little bit of that relationship that you have with your Bakugan?
Yeah, absolutely. So, Bakugan are sentient beings in the universe. So, what you actually also might have noticed is that the Bakugan appears slightly different, not just smaller, but a little bit different. So, when Bakugan are not in battles, as they so frequently love to be in, they actually are smaller, much smaller in toy size, much like the real toy. And they, your Bakugan are someone that you're actually befriending as you go.
Game about a quick minute. I'm gonna quickly move my face cam to the
That's
bottom
pretty awesome. So
right.
you're going to build that relationship with your Bakugan as you continue to find more and change up your roster.
Correct.
I see a familiar face.
So there he is, Dan Kuzo.
Infamous Dan Kuzo.
Yes. So the awesome brawlers from the TV show again. You're going to get appearance from Dan here. Dan is kind of your tutorial guide. Much like they do in the TV show, they will be streaming little information for you to help guide you through the game and get you going on your strategies.
That shouldn't fix it.
And just your overall open world experience. So here he's telling us about, I just got a Baku ability card from Larry, and he's telling me how I can assign it to a new Bakugan. Again, one of the layers of strategy that you're going to have to consider is that every Bakugan ability is associated to a single faction. So there's 5 factions: Pyrus, Heos, Darkus, Aquos, and Ventus. So as you collect Bakugan ability cards, as you can see, there's 5 here. There's only 4 there. You'll start to get basically what's the equivalent of a mini deck building opportunity. So you get all these cards that are part of your deck to assemble, and your deck is really just the 4 abilities that you're assigning to each Bakugan when you go into the fight. And now Larry is
So that's where a lot of the strategy comes in. Oh, I'm sorry, Kenny. Go ahead.
Oh, no, absolutely. I was just saying Larry gives me more loot here. So, yeah, you are correct. That is a lot of where the strategy is coming in.
So personally
Right,
for
have a
you,
whole suite. Oh, go ahead, Tyler. Sorry.
sorry. I was just saying personally for you, Kenny, what kind of strategies do you like to implement with your Bakugan? Are you more of a going in guns blazing head first, or a little more strategic on adding more kinds of buffs or recovery?
So it's a good question. The Bakugan factions actually kind of draw their own strategy. So again, leveraging as much as we can from the TCG and bringing that experience into the game for the different players that'll recognize. A lot of the factions have their own playing style. So I generally try and adapt a playing style to the team I want to go in there, but when I have my druthers, I like the balance of Aquos and all its things it can do. But if I'm coming at you with a Pyrus Dragonoid, I will just bring an aggressive attack approach.
Guys, I'll be right back. Someone's calling me.
Hey, Kenny,
I'll be right
what
back.
does she have for you there?
She's telling us about something she saw at the fountain over here.
Oh,
There's a little sparkle.
check that out.
So,
All right.
Oh, nice.
This be your
Picked
third
up an
Bakugan?
Aquos Syndius. Indeed. So a lot
So
of what
now-
you'll find in oh, sorry, go ahead, Sam.
Oh, I was just gonna say, now you're rocking a full team.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. That is my third Bakugan. So early on, you'll start off finding one Bakugan. We jumped about 30 minutes into play here. But early on, you'll find your initial Bakugan, and then quickly pick up two more to fill out a minimum team of 3. And then you'll keep on finding Bakugan throughout the world by exploring or
Hey, Kenny, real quick.
kind of.
Sorry,
Yeah.
can you back? Oh, good. I wanted you to back out of that fight so you could strategize really quick before going in.
Oh yeah, apologies. Absolutely.
Yeah, so you could see as he was engaging in conversation, they were about to start a brawl, but you got a sneak peek at your opponent's lineup, and that gave you an opportunity to, as he was saying, drop out and then maybe rework your own team to counter what your opponent's going to be bringing into the brawl.
Yeah, exactly. And
swap that
so,
heal.
Tyler, to your question, I just got rid of that heal for some more combat attacking.
Give
I
more
hope that doesn't
firepower
come back
to
to
your
bite
Pyrus
you.
Dragonoid.
I also hope it does not come back to bite me. I'm going to do it with my Aqua Syndius.
We'll see
as well.
shortly.
I do like how you're able to switch out those abilities, and I think that adds a lot of depth to the battles, not only in game, but if I'm not mistaken, you'll be taking that online as well, correct?
Correct. That's absolutely right. So, whatever team and abilities you've built up throughout story mode is exactly what you're able to take into an online brawl. So there's the 2 darkest that he's bringing into the brawl with him.
Time to drum up. Let's do this.
Yeah, good luck.
Yeah, and one of
Hope
the
that
other
firepower
things,
comes in handy.
we'll see what we can do. And one of the other things that you may or may not have noticed when I was modifying my abilities on the Bakugan screen, every Bakugan has resistances to factions. So I wouldn't call it a paper, rock, scissors system by any means, but each faction has essentially two other factions that it defends well against, while it's weak against another faction. So just another layer of things to think about and ponder when you're going into battle. One of the reasons why you get that preview of who you're getting ready to go against and have the ability to make some alternate decisions.
I have to say, your opponent
more
has been
Bakugan.
pretty quick to swap his Bakugan between the 2 that he has, and really fast.
Right.
Yeah, he appears to have not liked his matchup to my Dragonoid originally. So in combat, aside from your four abilities that you're working with, we actually have other things. We're early gameplay, so as you evolve the Bakugan and they get bigger and stronger, there's other things other mechanics that we aren't going to be able to see here, but like Bakugear are passive abilities that you kind of charge up as you play. Those are special cores that again, making a tactics level decision during the real time combat. And then another big one is team attacks. Pulling more inspiration from the TCG and toy line. If I can successfully charge up all three of my Bakugan here, which I am on my way to do, I will be able to pull off a team attack. So it's a lot about risk and reward, as I'm charging up, taking the time to charge up these guys. Obviously, as you can see, I'm taking a bit of a beating here. However, I'm hoping that the payoff from my one large team attack is going to equal the punishment I'm taking and more.
We hope you can pull that off. You got to get those Baku cores.
Yeah,
you are competing with the other character. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm just commenting on the battle. Fine.
Oh yeah, I was just saying that you're competing with the other character to collect those Baku cores as quickly as you can.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. So
Hey guys, sorry about the delay, guys. I had to help someone with something.
Obviously,
So yeah.
So again, another layer of tactics that you'll be introduced to later on in the game is that there's actually brawler abilities as well. So there's kind of boost gear, if you will, that allow you to do things like run faster, or a force field that knocks your opponent down if you get within a close range of them. So balancing the strategy elements of what Bakugan and what factions you're bringing in to into the battle, along with what you're doing at the real-time combat level here.
I think we're getting close.
There's my team attack.
There you go.
Team attack! Yo, one hit. That was worth it.
So
Nice.
far, so good.
But his work is not done.
Still has one more to go.
And only 92 left on this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I can
Ouch.
take a couple hits.
See if I can beat him to the core. Yes.
But it was a big risk spending all of that time collecting those Baku cores for all of your Bakugan so that you can build up enough to do that big team attack.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. And the later you get into the game, the riskier that kind of decision becomes. I have a little bit of an edge as I'm a three versus two advantage on him, but very soon in the story progression, you're going to be facing strictly 3-on-3 battles or brawls.
Well done, Kenny.
All right.
Nice work.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That was a great brawl. Epic team attack.
Nice work. So I think that's all the time we have today for Bakugan Champions of Vestroia. Thank you so much, Kenny and Steve, for joining us and showing us your game. Do you have any final thoughts you want to share with us before we head out?
Yeah, I just want to say we're really, really excited to be able to share the game today, and we hope our fans and beyond love playing it.
Yeah, and
All
thank
right,
you
thank
for
you.
the opportunity to be on Treehouse. And we've loved working with Spin Master on the IP, so it's a great opportunity.
And we love working with
Thank you, guys.
WayForward.
Thank you. Yeah. Thank you, Kenny and
Thanks a lot,
Steve, and thank
guys.
you, Tyler. Thank you, Tyler, for joining us. I hope
Thanks.
everyone enjoyed what you saw today. Thanks for tuning in. Stay safe. Bye, everyone.
I guess that's it. Even though I'm not really a big... I used to be a big Bakugan fan, and it's now making me feel old for some reason. I haven't played Bakugan ever since the Wii era. Like, way back since the Wii and DS era, I haven't played Bakugan since then. Of course, I did have a good time. I might or might not get the chance to play it. But if the reviews are doing well and people think it's good, I'll possibly be playing it. Either way, I'm not really, right now, either way, I'm not really into, like, not really, thinking of me playing it right now. So, anywho, guys, I guess this will wrap up today's live stream, the Nintendo Treehouse live stream. I might have to do is delete the video on YouTube and re-edit the part where I'm not there because I had to help someone with their food and stuff. Even though I missed it part of the live stream and stuff, doesn't mean I still have a chance to even though I missed the part of the live streams and stuff, doesn't mean I could still get a chance to rewatch it again. So, anyway, guys, this will wrap up today's live stream. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like button, subscribe with notifications. Don't forget to follow me on all my social medias. I will be doing Minecraft live streams soon, so stay tuned. I'm also going to be reacting to Ubisoft. I'm going to be reacting to Ubisoft live stream, and I will also be reacting to Xbox live stream. Oh, hold on a second, let me make sure. There. I'll also be reacting to Xbox live stream. So all this stuff and more you'll be seeing soon. So this will wrap up today's live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like, don't forget to like button, subscribe, and notifications. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.